figure out which magnet side. With one hand, there's a magnet on both hands that they stick. I just got one hand. I might do this again with a stand so it sticks to either hand. He's got his little sword. Back over here. And then the glasses I made out of wire and resin. And they have magnets, so they stick to the head. I mean, they could fall off, but they're on there. There's little dots on the fur I left to see where to match it up. That's getting blurry. That little tiny blue dot right there. And then the hat is basted on just so that it doesn't fall off, but it can be clipped easily if you'd like the hat to be removable. So I just did a base just to keep it on. Like I said, in case you want to clip it off. Now, lay it down. I should probably get my tripod because it's kind of hard with one hand. But anyways, these are all snaps because it's kind of hard with one hand. So I made a t-shirt. It's kind of like stretchy material. And then if it were to come off, they're kind of hard to put on. I kind of made it to stay on, but if you had to take it off to wash it, you could, but it's very tricky to get on. But those do come off too. So they're real, snug fitting because that's kind of how the picture looked. And then we got the orange shirt like the picture had. So it's like a stretchy t-shirt, and this I made out of a sweatshirt, and I colored it green because I had sweatshirt material. So all this stuff I made from scratch, like the little squares. So I actually take ink from my printer and turn it into the color. So I make swatches. Basically, I make swatches of these from the color choice that was picked, and then I cut my patterns out. And then the pants, I had to make a few different kinds of designs. I had to design the pant pattern and the clothes myself, but it seemed like it worked out. Yeah, I basically, I just drew the patterns because I'm used to making stuffed animals. I just had to, trial and error a couple times, but I think we got it pretty good. I think it looks pretty good, and it's got a good weight. I made it weighted in the butt so that it can basically sit by itself. He can sit up by himself. He's got some beans and cotton, some plastic beans in there to make him sit. And I made his snout on the computer too, and I printed that just how it looked in the picture. So I designed those little circles actually, and I printed it in the fabric before I cut these out. So I actually had done a couple of those. Here was my first one that I made. It was a little too small. So I tried to do things a couple times to make sure I get it just right. And I guess I should measure this. Let me measure it. Okay, so laying down next to my square grid that I got for t-shirt quilts, which is because it's 14 inches. I would say it's just about 14 inches when it's laying down. A little, besides the ears are a little taller here and there, give or take, but it's approximately 14 inches. Little squish. Like I said, it has beans and cotton. It's pretty good weight and squishable. And we are ready to mail if liked. Oh yeah, fingers. I made sure to give it fingers. Oh, this is the thing. This is what I should put in the video. So I sewed magnets into the hands. I added them afterwards. It was an afterthought. So, because I thought it would be cool. I just felt like I had to make this sword. I made it out of a, what's it called? Eva foam. So I carved those little things and painted it. And I did inside of there, bury a magnet, making it, so it would fit on the hand. So, and there's also magnets embedded into the head. I actually sewed those in before. And then when I made these glasses, I had to add a little bead of resin a little bit at a time to make sure that I could magnetize those glasses where they would fit on the head after I made them. But those came out pretty cool. I've never actually made wire glasses before. Pretty cool, huh? And my point about this that I want you to know about the magnets, because if you have a dog that chews on things, then this would be not safer on the dog. So you have to consider it's not safe for pets because it has those earth strong magnets in 1, 2, 3. There's 4 inside of this doll, so it can't be around a dog that chews magnets or toys, stuffed animals. So I guess I just have to tell you that. But I thought it would be much cooler to have a sword, a removable sword and glasses, and that's the only way I could figure out how was the glasses going to stay on the ear when the ears are up here. So that was my dilemma. So yeah, I did put a lot of thought into this, so yeah, I hope I did it. I hope I did it right. You just let me know. I gotta put all these videos together now. Okay, so we're packing him up to get ready to go, and then I thought he needs a little bag or a pouch to keep his accessories in, like the sword. So this little bag that has a little what are these things called? So it could be like a wristlet, or it can stay on the doll or keep his accessories or whatever. So then the sword don't get lost, the magnetic sword, and you can even I picked this size because it will fit the glasses. So I put the name on this way, going this way, and then we went on this side, we did it this way. Oh, there's a little piece of the heat tape from doing it. I literally just made it. And then I decided, well, if you're going to have that accessory, you might as well make a necklace. So I made a little dog tag necklace, and it's double-sided. And I put the rubber silencer on it so it doesn't make jingling sounds. And it also keeps it from... Some of those, dog tags can be sharp on the edges, so I thought it would be safer that way too, with the silencer, and it won't be sharp. And then I put 2 necklaces in there because I don't know if you want to have it longer or shorter. And I do that a lot because you can change the size yourself. Like you can connect them both together and you can cut them to the preferred length. Like if you want it long, so it could just slip over the head and you don't have to do the fastener because they're hard, you know what I'm saying? So you can put 2 together and then cut. You can cut it with any old regular scissors. You can cut the ball chain to the desired length that you want. So that's going to go in the little pouch, the sword, and then if you're ever traveling or don't want to risk losing the glasses, then they can go in here, and he can also hold it on his wrist so that the accessories stay with him. So yeah, it was a last minute thought, and we got those extras, and he's going out to the mail today. He's getting ready to go in his box.